were telling me. You want to tell folks a little bit about that?
Yeah, I really enjoy playing harmonica, and I just pretty much eaten up with it. I still really feel like a beginner. There's a long way to go on it, but I enjoy it. It's just, to me, it's just a fun instrument and totally portable. So as I get older and don't want to carry around the guitar, you see, I just carry around the harmonicas. But I'm going to do this tune called Wallet.
Great.
Bend like a willow, flow like a reed, live like a bird, change like a leaf, keep my name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you got the time. I got a yard without a fence, a heart you can hold your body against, keep my name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you got the time. Need, I got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Need, I got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Then you live with passion, love the same, hold the key to your chains, keep my name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you got the time. You gotta own your own universe, you gotta roll in the grass and kiss this earth, keep my name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you got the time. Need, I got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Need, I got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Then you bend like a willow, flow like a reed, live like a bird, change like a leaf, keep my name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you got the time. You gotta bend like a willow, flow like a reed, live like a bird, change like a leaf, keep my name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you got the time. Need, I got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Need, I got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Yeah, need, I got a need to be wanted, I got a need to be free.
You're talking about, you already play it.
No kidding. She can handle that pretty good.
No.
You still doing songwriter workshops?
I am, yeah. It's like it's a retreat. We definitely don't critique anyone's songs or anything like that. We just, I don't feel like it's my job to teach people how to write, but to teach them why to write. So we get in there and try to encourage people of all ages to get the art out of their heart and onto the page and into the microphone.
Now, does this happen a certain time of the year? Or?
It happens every November.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll do it at other towns. I do that along with Lloyd Maines. I've had the honor of working with him for over 15 years now. Okay. So I guess 14 or 15, but
he
teaches it with me.
About an amazing benefit concert you guys did up for the wildfires that were going on. Tell folks a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was an amazing thing. Like the entire Central Texas Hill Country gathered together, and it was George Strait, the Dixie Chicks, Lyle Lovett, Sean Colvin,
Eric Johnson was there as well.
Yeah, Randy Rogers, and and Chris Christopherson, and
Chris
it was
Cross.
Christopher Cross, thank you, that would have been a faux pas there. But it was amazing. I got to play that as well, and it was a beautiful thing to see the turnout, and it was heart-wrenching. It was heart-wrenching because they played video of people that had lost their homes and absolute devastation right before our eyes on these big, huge screens. And but it was amazing that concert raised so much money.
You guys helped out a lot of families.
I think they were the last count, it's over $700,000 to.
And it's still generating money.
Yeah, it's still generating money.
It's fantastic.
So it's very beautiful the way every dollar mattered. Every like $10, that all adds up.
Sure.
And it was a sold out over, I guess 15,000 plus people were there. And and it was 100% benefit with no overhead. No one made money on it.
Sure. Terri, what do you have planned for 2012?
I would like to do a sustainable garden. I really enjoy gardening, and I had a really hard time with the drought. So there's a guy in San Marcos that does irrigation systems. So I'm interested in hooking up an irrigation system so that even if we are in a drought, if there's rain, I'm interested in learning how to do that, because eventually I'm going to have an art center that's going to have a community garden, and it's going to be it has to be sustainable. That's part of the deal. So it's going to be in the downtown area of San Marcos. That's what I'm hoping for. So that's in 2012 as well. That's going to be called the OYOU. And when I no longer walk this earth, there'll be an art center that will cater to people with special needs, as well as kids, as well as senior citizens doing art. So that's in 2012, and I hope to do a new record and continue.
The harp album?
The harp album, Harp On, yeah. And just hope to just continue on this wonderful journey and try to be a little bit better person. That'd be good.
It's going to be tough to do. It's going to be tough to do. You're already so good.
No, man, I get on my nerves like you wouldn't believe.
Well, keeps yourself in check. Terri Hendrix live in the studio with, of course, Sarah Hickman. Sarah, you still have Martha laying around?
I still have 12 Marthas laying around.
Really?
Yeah.
You named them all Martha? Are you like George Foreman?
Well, that way I never get their name wrong. You know, I can just call out to Martha, and I know she's satisfied.
Do you have the first one? Martha's your first guitar, is that right?
Yes. They're all named after my grandmother, Martha, who was a great musician. And my first one I sold when I was $10 here in Houston, and I didn't see it. And about 4 or 5 years ago, somebody asked me what one of my regrets was, and I said, well, I only have one, and that's that I sold my first guitar when I was a kid. And then about 2 years later, it showed up on my doorstep in a vacuum cleaner box, and my youngest came in and said, Mom, there's a guitar on the front porch. And I brought in the box. I said, no, it's a vacuum cleaner. Someone sent us a vacuum cleaner. And she goes, no, I know it's a guitar. And I opened it and opened the bubble wrap, and there it was. There was my first guitar, and it was amazing.
Did you find out like where it came from and who had it all?
Well, I have an idea that Grace Doss, who's the girl the young lady that I sold it to for $10 when I was 8 or whatever, has had it all these years, but there was no return address, so I called the boxing company here in Houston, and they said, well, we're not allowed to tell you who it was from, but we hope you enjoy it.
Wow.
No, that's
great story.
That's a great story.
It was pretty amazing.
Very cool.
So,
You know, last time you were here about a year ago, I told my mother that you were here, and she said, Sarah Hickman, her father taught me art in college, right here at U of H.
Yeah, my dad taught at U of H for 40 years, and he passed away a year ago in September. And we had a really beautiful memorial service for him. And everybody wore purple. I dyed my hair purple because that was his favorite color. It was amazing and very funny. He was a very loving man, and all of his students, he just treated them like family. So he had all these extended families.
She said nothing but great things about him, and actually went to your house once to do some weaving with your grandmother.
With my mom. My mom is a
Okay.
fiber artist. She likes to say that, but she was a weaver, yeah. She was a very talented weaver.
Very nice. So a little connection there. I thought it was crazy that my mom told me that.
Well, hey, thanks, Works Mom. That's really good stuff.
Sarah, can we talk you out of one more?
Yeah, and actually, this is a new song that I'm going to try to do, so if I mess up, it's all good. We're human. But
Yeah.
I was inspired by Rick Perry coming here to Houston and fasting. I thought, well, gee, that's interesting. That's really doing a lot of service. So I wrote this song in honor of Rick.
All right.
serve up some food. Since you were little down on your knees, you prayed to Jesus, Lord, help me please. Make me rich, remove the guilt from the tower of power and lies I've built. For the love of God, why don't you set us free? For the love of God and all this misery. For the love of God, why can't you see that the truth lies in the heart of who you'll never be? Out on the streets, there's people crying. Out on the street, there's people dying. Now I'm not perfect, I got my faults, but you're denying what you know without a doubt. 'Cause you've broken what you promised to do when you took that oath and swore you'd keep it too. You're so righteous in what you think you know. You think it's hot in Texas, wait till you see what's below. For the love of God, why don't you set us free? For the love of God and all this misery. For the love of God, why can't you see that the truth lies in the heart? That the truth lies in the heart. We're working night and day, tears of sweat. You're looking down on us from your private jet. But in the end, they'll all meet death. And then you know you're gonna get what you get. In the heart, that the truth lies in your heart, that the truth lies in your heart of who you'll never be. Oh Lord, help us please, and make him change.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Sarah Hickman, live in the KPFT studios. Does Rick know that he inspired such greatness?
Yeah, I went over for breakfast one day, and it was not a very good breakfast. I thought he'd serve a little more. But anyway, I said, hey, I got this new song. Can I play for you? And he's like, well, I'd be awfully honored. And then played it, and then he was like, clapping. That's a great song. He really liked it. So, yeah, it was great.
You made all that up.
No, it's true.
Sarah Hickman playing tonight with Terri Hendrix over at the Mucky Duck.